Hello, I'm Rob Steen and this is the Liqcon Report. Hello everybody and thanks for joining us. Today I'd like to talk about questionnaires, people with prior convictions and the requirements about getting a liquor licence if you've been in trouble with the police, just like my friend over my shoulder here. I'd just like to talk about people with prior convictions and their opportunities to get a liquor licence. Unfortunately, there are no black and white answers when it comes to whether a person is suitable to hold a liquor licence or not. The fact is, every liquor application is referred to the Victoria Police for consideration by them, and it will ultimately be up to the licensing inspector to determine whether you're suitable to be a licensee. I get phone calls all the time from people actually asking whether they're going to get a liquor licence, and then they talk about their prior convictions. Probably the most common comment people make to me is, I've got a drink driving conviction. Is that going to stop me getting a liquor licence? Well, in my experience, that's rarely the case. But I would make the point, the people with drink driving convictions who ultimately have a problem getting a liquor licence is purely because in the questionnaire that they fill out, they don't declare it. They have this mistaken belief that if they've got a National Police clearance certificate, then it won't be recorded. It's not the case. The questionnaire is very specific. It says, have you ever had a drink driving or a drive whilst disqualified conviction? So you must answer those correctly. In relation to more serious crimes involving violence, perhaps, or dishonesty, the fact of the matter is the main determining factor will be the distance of time. If you have a very recent conviction in relation to something that's dishonest or violent, and you've got probably anything more than a good behaviour bond, then it is likely that the Victoria Police will object to you as a suitable person. If you've had a conviction of some 5 years or more, in other words, what I'm saying is, if you've had a distance of space, you might have been convicted 5 years ago. Here we are in 2024. So if your conviction is before 2019, then it's unlikely that that will have an impact on your liquor application. The fact of the matter is you might not have been suitable in 2019, but the Commission has to determine whether you're suitable now. And so the police have got pretty much common sense when it comes to those things. They'll determine whether you've basically learnt from your mistakes. Now, having said that, if you got convicted in 2019 but you got 5 years jail and you got released last week, then the Commission is unlikely to grant the liquor licence, and purely because the police are going to object to your suitability. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, when it comes time to being a licensee, before you commit any lease or contract, you basically want to try and find out whether you're going to get a liquor licence or not. Some people also offer advice to me saying, well, what if I'm not a director of the company and I'll just become the shareholder? That's also going to be considered by the Victoria Police. Whilst you might not have a directorship, if you're a shareholder, you probably still have influence in the operations of the business. Over my journey, doing this for a long period of time, I have seen some liquor licences where the licence is actually endorsed on the licence. It says, for example, John Smith is not permitted to have any involvement in the day-to-day operations of the business, and basically provides a reason for the Victoria Police to give some direction on where they think that you might be able to put some money into, perhaps a business, but not necessarily be able to have the day-to-day management and control of it. So, before you commit to anything, get some advice as to your suitability or suggested suitability. And if you've got any questions, by all means, you can contact us in the office. The number's on the screen and below me. So please reach out and we'll have a conversation with you to see whether it's likely to be a problem or not. Thanks for watching this edition of the Liqcon Report, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Thanks and bye for now.